worst storm you've ever been in, because I can guarantee you, Sharknado is much worse than that. Practically everyone loves a good shark movie. I certainly do. Today, I will be critiquing the movie Sharknado. I will give you 3 reasons why I think Sharknado is the best movie of all time. First of all, the plotline is like no other. Second of all, the animation and screenplay is top quality. And lastly, the witty humor is hilarious. The plotline is unparalleled. Between fight scenes and family drama, there is never a dull moment. In the beginning, the friend group's only goal was to get inland and rescue Finn's ex-wife and daughter. But soon, the storm picks up and they realize that they must put a stop to it, or they may all end up dead. Sharks fly through the sky as they struggle to stop the storm. In the midst of this, the family drama rages as the divorced couple are forced to work together. Tension builds as Finn's children feel neglected by their father and feud with him as they rush to save Los Angeles. On top of this, the producers use symbolism and foreshadowing to develop the plot. As symbolism, they use George's stool as an example. George's stool is an example because he claims that it is always there for him, and then later he uses it to save a dog trapped in a car. As foreshadowing, one of George's friends claims that they have no reason to worry about the storm, but then later we see just how wrong he was. What really makes a plotline work, though, is how it is carried out. The animation and screenplay is outstanding. The graphics in this movie are just surreal. The sharks flying through the sky look spectacular, and the waves washing through the city and hurling sharks through the sky look completely natural. The quality of this movie and the animation is looking completely normal is paramount, because sharks do not usually reside on land, and if it doesn't look completely real, then it would be kind of weird. But the animators do not let us down with this. However, animation is nothing without the actors. They are forced to show a wide range of emotion throughout this movie, from sadness to strength, and from kindness to anger. This shows off their exceptional skill very well. However, this is not all they have to do. Throughout the movie, they are forced to complete a series of very strenuous physical tasks, from dodging flying objects, scaling down bridges, to sawing through sharks that are hurling through the sky at them. These phenomenal actors also get a series of very great lines, which leads me to my next point. This movie is riddled with witty and humorous lines. As Khalib Aftab from Rotten Tomatoes says, "What this movie does have is some fantastically cheesy lines combined with some humorous social commentary." The cheesy lines are packed into this film. They flow from every part of speech in this movie. For one example, Finn says once his friend is not finished off by some sharks that they didn't do it because the sharks do not like Vegemite. Punchlines are placed throughout shark attacks and intense conversations, keeping the mood of this movie from being intense and it makes it just light and entertaining. This leads me to my conclusion. These three aspects put together create a quality movie. Sharknado secures its spot at the top through its brilliant plotline, animation and screenplay, and humor. As David Hinckley from the New York Daily News says, "It's an hour and a half of your life that you'll never get back, and you won't want to." Thank you for listening to my presentation.